Welcome to the Read 180 System 44 First 3 Weeks of Instruction webinar. After viewing this webinar, you will have important information that will help guide you through the first 3 weeks of school in your Read 180 classroom. We will discuss parent communication options, organizational systems, instructional routines, and the overall getting started virtual student learning experience. During the first week of instruction, please take time to send home a welcome letter to introduce families to the program. This letter will ensure families that students will continue to receive additional reading intervention support throughout their online learning experience while at home. A sample copy of the Read 180 welcome letter will be uploaded in the Read 180 Google Classroom. It is imperative during the first week of school that your students are familiar with the online platform of your choice. This week gives you time to allow students to practice manipulating through that platform with your guidance. For example, how to type in the chat box or raise their hand in the participation tab, and most importantly, how to upload and submit assignments. During this week, please allow students several opportunities to practice utilizing all the online platform features. As discussed in our Getting Started training, we will implement the blended learning model virtually. Students will need to understand your expectations for each element of this model. Please determine how you will manage your 3-group rotations virtually and practice this rotation with your students. If breakout rooms are an option for your platform, please remember that students are not allowed to be in the breakout room unsupervised. During training, we shared how students could have the option of turning off their audio if they are not participating in the small group session with the teacher. This week provides the perfect opportunity to guide students through this process. Students must also have the practice with completing and submitting electronic independent reading and daily student usage application logs. You may create your own logs to support the learning styles of your students. However, electronic copies of both editable documents will be uploaded in the Read 180 Google Classroom. Preparing, explaining, practicing, and monitoring these expectations will make for a successful online reading intervention experience. Read 180 lessons incorporate 9 research-based instructional routines. Using these routines will support students with mastering new skills. During the first 3 weeks of school, we highly recommend daily practice with these instructional routines. These routines will be utilized repeatedly throughout the school year. You will find exercises to do with your students on pages 21 through 45 of the Professional Learning Guide. An electronic copy of the PLG will be uploaded to the Google Classroom. Please take time this week to practice language for academic discussion and language for collaboration, which is embedded throughout the instructional routine experience. Lastly, preparing your students for remote reading and phonics inventory assessment is critical during the 3rd week of instruction. We highly recommend you talk with your students about the importance of taking the test and taking it without assistance from anyone at home. If students receive help, it will provide a false score and ultimately suggest that students are ready for more difficult content than they actually are. We will upload guidelines for administering the reading and phonics inventory outside of school to the Google Classroom so that teachers can share with families prior to administration. The first diagnostic window opens on September 14th and closes October 2nd. All students in the Read 180 class must complete the reading and/or phonics inventory during this time frame. Students will need to utilize headphones during the administration of the assessment and throughout the school year. The Special Education Department will distribute headphones on Wednesday, September 2nd from John Carroll Administration Building. Teachers will be asked to sign up for a specific time to pick up the headphones. Thank you for taking time to view this brief webinar regarding the first week of school and instruction for your Read 180 classroom. Please save the date of September 9th for our follow-up Read 180 training. If you have any additional questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact Doris Holmes or sped.interventions@pgcps.org. We thank you for listening and have a fantastic 2021 school year.